Hi again everyone, Scott Player Pop Cult Fan here, and in this video I want to provide an update for the next live action Star Wars Disney Plus show. That would be The Acolyte. They just announced the release of the show on Disney Plus in June 5th. So that's when the show will be premiering, and it's really interesting because I've been interested in this project for a while. You know, the fact that the Acolyte show is like a prequel to the prequel trilogy, taking place like 100 years before Phantom Menace. I think that's really interesting because it's in that High Republic era of the continuity that hasn't really been touched upon yet in a TV show or movie, but it's also like taking place like at the end of that era. So it's going into a certain territory within the timeline that we've never really seen before in a live action property, and that's what's really interesting to me. And also how I was looking at the premise of the show and how a series of crimes unfold, and Jedi and her Padawan start to uncover what these crimes are that lead to more sinister forces that are at work. And that is like the main conflict of this show. And it's basically a show focusing more on the Sith, and how the Sith sort of start to infiltrate the Jedi Order and the Senate. And I think that's a really interesting story. A lot of the I don't know all of the actors on the show, but I know some of them, like Daphne Keane, for example, Carrie-Anne Moss. I know some of those actors, and really cool to see these actors in Star Wars now. And it's a really exciting show that I'm looking forward to because it's probably the most like Jedi Sith oriented Star Wars show other than Ahsoka and Obi-Wan, that you know, have that conflict between Sith and Jedi, and I like that. And I'm really looking forward to it. And you know, with Star Wars: A Bad Batch now premiering with season 3, which I just watched, and that's been really interesting to watch, alongside marathoning the Star Wars movies again, because I've been doing that recently. I've been rewatching the Star Wars movies again. And yeah, this is a great time to be a Star Wars fan. And, you know, with the upcoming movies are in development as well, you know, with the like Rey Skywalker movie with Daisy Ridley, and the Mandalorian movie that's in development. You know, some stuff to look forward to. And I think the Skeleton Crew show, that should also be premiering later this year, and I'm looking forward to that as well. So yeah, like mainly I just want to talk about the Acolyte show a little bit and give a bit of an update for it. And considering that it's coming out in June, I would expect that a trailer would be released at some point soon, maybe within the next month or two. We'll get a trailer for the Acolyte, and it's just really cool that we're getting a prequel story to the prequel trilogy. It's really interesting to me, and yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Just a quick update for the Acolyte and what's to come for other Star Wars projects within the next couple years. And I'm also curious when they'll release the next Star Wars Jedi game. You know, Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, and whatever that third game will be. I'm curious about that. And I think there's also a new Star Wars game coming out this year called Star Wars Outlaw, which is a story that takes place during the original trilogy. So that's interesting. So yeah, a lot to look forward to, and I cannot wait for this Acolyte show and how it'll be a little bit more focused on the Sith. That's what I'm mainly interested about with the Acolyte show, focusing more on building the world of the Sith, their mythology, their ideals, and things like that that might be touched upon in this show. And that's what's really interesting to me. And I'm curious to see some of the new characters, the new villains. And also I've heard that there's going to be a Wookiee Jedi in this show, and that's really cool too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And that should do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.